Good morning, this is Dustin with Orlando Painters, www.orlandopainters.net. We are here at the Sherwin Williams Distribution Center in Winter Haven, Florida. This is a huge warehouse, about 450,000 square foot warehouse. We're doing some, we're the contractor at this plant. We're also the painting contractor for the manufacturing plant on Sand Lake Road in Orlando. So we're here doing some warehouse floor striping for them. As you can see, the big layout. It's kind of maybe hard to see on the video. But we came here yesterday and laid this whole floor out. Tape lines all the way down. They're just setting up a new staging area here in their warehouse. You can see all the lines. Lines are nice and perfectly crispy, straight, razor sharp lines. We got a one coat of our two-part solvent-based epoxy down last night. This morning we're working on the second coat. We'll get this all second coated here, have nice solid safety yellow striping lines, nice and vivid and bright for their staging. And then we're going to put a clear coat over the top of it, a protective clear coat. Now, if you don't put a protective clear coat over your epoxy lines, there's no sense in even doing the project. The protective clear coat is what protects the epoxy. You're not getting, all the black, rubber marks from the tractor trailers and pallet jacks and hand trucks and all that. So it's extremely vital you use a protective clear coat over the top of your epoxy striping lines. And please pardon the music, they have some music blaring over the intercom here for some reason. So, they just gave us basically a layout, a printed out layout, how they wanted these lines set up. There was a few minor adjustments. They just gave us a printout. We took the printout, measurements, and just applied it to the floor area. So it took a little bit of figuring out. They already had some existing lines here. You can see all these existing lines. We came in here and kind of straightened out, squared up all their lines, made everything nice, and everything is measured out to the inch. So we got a good layout going on here. Like I said, we'll roll out this next coat of epoxy here, and then we'll go eat lunch somewhere or something, come back a little later, and we'll apply the clear coat. And we're still dealing with curing time issues. Today's Friday, it's Halloween, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. And they're going to be running production over the top of these lines Sunday evening, maybe 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night. Maybe it might get a little later than that. But when you put down this protective clear coat, in order for it to work the way it's supposed to work, you have to give products their proper cure times. It's just so vital in floor coatings. Just like when you're mixing products, the sweat-in times are, you mix A and B together and you just don't walk over and start painting with it. You gotta let it do its job. There's a reason why you're mixing A and B together. There's a reason why there's a sweat-in time. So, you give it 30 minutes to basically cook. together, and then you put it down. A lot of contractors don't think that's important. Well, it is important. So cure time is extremely important. I mean, you put down a clear coat on a floor, on epoxy coating, you know, on a floor, complete floor, stripes, what have you. Those forklifts, those things are heavy, 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 and they've got sharp edges on their tires, and they will cut right through that stuff, you know, through your epoxy and through your clear coat if it's not cured. If it's cured and it's nice and, you know, super, super hard, it's not going to do anything to these stripes. I mean, it's bulletproof. I use that term all the time, but it is true. If you do an epoxy floor, and do warehouse floor stripes, you put your clear coat down and you give that 72 hours to cure before you do anything to it and drive over the top of it or anything, those stripes will last forever. But, you know, in a lot of these big major companies, these big major warehouses, they don't have time to shut stuff down for 72 hours. They got, you know, shutting it down for 72 hours, or even shutting it down for, you know, 24 hours or something, you know, could cost them millions and millions of dollars versus, you know, the minimal cost that, you know, they're paying us to do it. I mean, so you can't compare millions and millions of dollars to, you know, thousands of dollars. So we're kind of in a time crunch here. It's very time sensitive here. I think this is probably going to get close to 50, maybe, I don't know, maybe 50 hours before, you know, stuff's going to be driving over the top of these lines. So, I mean, 50 hours is pretty good. It's not 72, but they don't have 72 hours to give. So, and this is Sherwin Williams, and they understand it completely. They just don't have the time. So maybe this staging area here, you know, maybe a situation where we're, you know, touching up quite a bit, or, you know, maybe around Christmas or something, maybe they'll shut down a little longer, and I'll just have one of my crews over here at Christmas time, you know, redoing some lines for them. We're doing some warehouse floor striping for Coca-Cola during the Thanksgiving holidays. They're going to shut that down for a few days over there, and we're going to do the warehouse floor striping over there. So it's kind of a, you know, good time. It's, I mean, unfortunately, you know, we have to work holidays, but sometimes it's all you can do. These major companies don't shut down very often. When they do, they need maintenance done while they're shut down, and, you know, if you don't want to be the guy that's doing it for them, then they'll probably find someone else that will. So I just make myself available. But you can see the difference there in that next coat. It's just turning those lines just completely nice and solid. Again, pardon this music in the background. Speakers are right above me. This is really fast dry product here, so it may in fact need another coat over this one as well. It'll go pretty fast though. We got down here, and I think there's more lines over here, and it may need another coat. So we just want really nice, solid, durable, bright, vivid, safety yellow lines here. It makes it impossible for anybody to mess up the staging. I mean, put it between the lines, you know. So, but again, this is Dustin with Orlando Painters LLC, 407-267-5886. Our website is www.orlandopainters.net. I certainly appreciate you watching this short video of another warehouse floor striping project. Again, we're at the Sherwin Williams Distribution Center in Winter Haven, Florida. Thank you. Happy Halloween. Everybody be safe. Thank you, Sherwin Williams, for the business. We appreciate it, man. Have a great weekend. Thank you.